Thank God for editing.
Yay. Okay. What's up, y'all?
Really?
It's your boy Johnny B here with the fabulous, most awesome, most extraordinary girl I've ever seen, Miss Ebony Nicole Beverly.
Wow, you gotta put my whole name out there like that?
Okay, Miss Ebony
Hey.
N.
Ebony Nicole.
Okay, Miss Ebony
Nicole. The Mommy Mogul. I would fab you.
and Johnny B, like I said, with Royal Fit Clothing. So
And I'm tired. Go ahead.
she is fatigued to the extreme. Okay, because we had a long day.
Yes.
Which is what we're about to get into. Okay, so first we wake up, right? And we're like, dang, like, we can't even get online. Like, we can't even update our Facebook status properly. Like we
Right.
wishing we can check our Facebook status properly. And
Right.
we going through our phone, we gotta switch to 4G. She got 2G. But
No, I don't.
we gotta like switch to that. And next thing you know, we realize, like, I'm like, babe, click, 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 click. What
The
happened, babe?
power is off.
We didn't even have no lights. America, we had no lights.
Because instead of paying $67.80, I paid $64.80. And because that's what they told me I needed to pay.
Life
Okay.
strike one.
So they turned it off for $3. So then we had to pay the full bill. And we had to wait for them to turn the power back on.
Like 3 hours.
Okay,
something
even
like that.
right. I paid the bill right away, and literally we had to wait like almost 3 hours to get the power turned back on. All bad.
I'm sure we're not the only one. I'm sure we're not the only one.
But it was so amazingly like cool outside. We wouldn't have even experienced the coolness of the fresh air
It was nice.
if we would have had our power. So that was the bright side. And the kids weren't even tripping. They were like, woo, woo, we're outside playing. Like, you know, we live close to the mountain, so it was really cool up here.
It was nice. We had both the doors open, and it was just nice, just the breeze coming in,
Nice,
and
cool
you know,
breeze.
it was like snug
Yes.
under the covers and just kind of feeling it. Like I had to let my hair down
I was not under the cover.
and let it like flow.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
nice.
that just shows you have to make, you know, the best of your situation. Your situation may not always look great and sunny, but you need to make the best of it. It's all about how you perceive it and how you handle it. Yeah.
Which leads me to my next point. So, needless to say, that'd be mini strikes, right? Like you wake up, you ain't got no power, you got $3. You know, I've been in a situation before where they turn off my power for 50 cents. Okay.
It's a fly or something in the house.
She was waving.
My
that
bad.
that was a wave. Okay, so anyway, needless to say, she was ticked off. The correct term, pissed off. All right, she was on another level. Like I was like, "Hey, babe, what's up? Give me a kiss." She was like, bye, and like on the phone, and I'm like, "Dang." So
'Cause
when you in a relationship, go ahead,
anybody
babe.
got time for that? Like, you're trying to handle business, and like the power is off, okay? And then it gets hot in Vegas, and you got food in your refrigerator. And I didn't pay the bill already, and you still gonna turn my power off, like for real. And then like, oh babe, just give me a hug and what?
She
Yeah.
met it with a drop kick. She met open arms with a drop kick, America. So that leads me to my point. You know, recognize when you're tripping. recognize when you're tripping. Like, that is the main story. That is the end all be all. In a relationship, it is important. It is important to not only know who you're dealing with. You know, you can't just jump into a relationship with anybody. Like, you really got to get to know that person. You really got to get to know that
Yes.
person. So when these moments happen, you know how to handle it. Because a lot of people these days, they get into one problem in that relationship and they want to just scrap it all. They're like, you know what? Oh, this one ain't got the right stitching on it. I'm going to scrap it. Like, donate. Like, it's done. But in reality, relationships are going to have issues. Relationships are going to have problems. And you just got to be able to know who you're with so you can deal with those problems. Right.
Right. So yeah, so that was like his first time really seeing how I am when it comes to bills not being paid on time. He got to see.
It was on time.
Well, it was on time, but when bills and finances aren't right, I get really frustrated and irritated because I like to stay on top of my bills and my finances. So he got to see that firsthand. Then I turned into a witch. But it's all sweet still underneath.
Yeah, it was. So, anyway, needless to say, it continued. What? Even after we got our power on, what? It continued. What? Yeah, because it was it was lasting. Okay, she just got set in a bad mood. Okay, what did I do? I continued being her man. That's what I did. I continued being her man. I was like, babe, you gonna be alright? Babe, here goes 12 dozen roses. Babe, here you go. 1,000 kisses. Here goes some high fives too. Babe, I got you, you know? And she was still like, like it just had her on edge. It just had her on edge. She was sweet and charming and beautiful. She was awesome, but she was still just on edge. So
What's
I'm
the
like,
point? I think
so
the point
is, I'm getting to it. So the point is, like, okay, I had to do what I had to do. So this is what happened. She wanted to get her eyebrows done. If I would have stopped that, it would have been a wrap for me. I'd have been incinerated at that point. So she went and got her eyebrows done. That made her a little happy. I know it because she came in. She was like all happy and like gleaming and stuff. So I was like, cool. So then we went to go shopping. Okay, now it was my turn. It was my turn to get a little upset. Okay, so.
Are we going through the whole day?
We're going through the whole day.
Okay.
So, I'm not as skinny as I used to be, okay? Like, when I met her, I was like, boom, okay? I was like, boom, you know what I mean? And this overnight job got me, like, on carne asada fries, like, super tough, okay?
Wow.
So, I'm on muscular build now, like nothing but push-ups.
Not that he has not ever been muscular built, but whatever.
Okay, so anyway, I picked up some 32s. Slim fit.
Right. Really? Really?
And she was like, babe, try it on. Men hate those words. I mean, I don't know about y'all guys, but as for me, I don't like trying on stuff. Like, I'd rather just get in and get out. Like, I want to get in and get out. And she was like, babe, please, just try them on. And I was like, ugh. Like, I really don't feel like it. And then we were already on edge from earlier. But she recognized those things, and she was just trying to console me and just be on my team. You know what I mean? She did everything she needed to do to make sure I was good. And that's the point. That's the end all be all.
Yes.
The point is,
wrap it up.
You make the sacrifice. Make the sacrifice to love that person and not give up on that person.
Regardless.
You with
even
them,
if they
right?
Tripping.
You with them. You took them on dates, right? You gave them the flowers. You did all the sweet stuff. You left little notes and stuff like that. Why?
That's what he does. At one point in time, you really liked that person and you was really feeling that person and you were in love with that person. So that person is going to have issues. They're going to have bad days. They're going to look ugly. Sometimes their breath is going to stink. But you love that person, and in a relationship, you love that. That's how relationships worked in the old days. They just don't get mad and then throw the person away. No. You work through it. You pick your battles. That's how relationships work. If you really want to have something that's meaningful and lasting, you have to recognize when you're tripping, fix it. And like he did earlier, he could have got an attitude back with me and been like, whatever, forget you. I think he even texted me something crazy. He kind of did for a second. But nonetheless, he still was very loving and very kind, and he didn't get upset with me or get an attitude with me. And I think a lot of people, they let that person's attitude affect them, and really, sometimes they just need you to be like, hey, I got your back. It's all right. You know, they don't need you to get attitude with them, if that makes sense.
Because two attitudes don't make a right.
Right. And no one's going to win when you're both at each other's throat. Somebody has to be the bigger person and just let that person trip and still love on them. And then when they finish tripping, then you guys can talk about it.
When they trip, just be there to pick them up. That's the bottom line. Be there to pick them up. They trip, pick them up. And when it comes to choosing your battles, kind of like earlier, or no, just in general, she likes to park where no cars are around.
Do we have to discuss this now? Longest video ever, right?
Whatever.
That's another video.
Bye. Bye.
Until next time, be blessed. Remember to always live fabulously.
And man, just live, man. No, just be cool. You kings, you queens, have a good, blessed week. And stay fly. Stay cool. You can always hit us up on our website, royalfitclothing.com and
beafabu.com.
She never got a website. All right. Bye.